Yo, what's good with y'all? We back. Parlay Junkies is back. Episode number 17 in the building. Uh this past week among college football and uh NFL, there has been some wild updates to the end of both seasons as playoffs is now under about to get underway in college football. I mean NFL. Playoffs in NFL is underway this week, so we just found out who's in the playoffs yesterday or this morning, I should say. You find out the bracket. College football playoffs were now officially into the semifinals. We now have officially four teams left. And first time I mentioned Ohio State let the world down and
Hmm.
went down and loses to Miami
I told you, bro.
24-14. I don't it wasn't a good half. First half Ohio State came out flat. That was not good. Uh Julian saying threw a pick six. It was his fault, but it was also Jeremiah Smith's fault for not blocking technically on that screen. So he just got a free run in and it was going from there. Then we had a chance to go down 14-3 in the halftime. And once again, Ohio State kickers continue to plague the Buckeyes year by year that they don't win. Uh, this is the second time on New Year's Eve that Ohio State has lost a game. I don't know, more than a second. I think third time, but I think New Year's Eve is it's their doomsday. They can't win on New Year's Eve. The 1 year they lost Noah Ruggles. I have not forgotten your name, buddy. It was 11:59 at night, officially becoming a new day. 12 a.m. It was about to be a new day.
Two, one.
When it hit one on the
Happy
count,
New.
and it hit one on the Happy New Year, you missed the kick far left, so far. The ball didn't have a chance to make it. And then it happens again. Not in that fashion, not in a loser fashion, but in a fashion where that kick could have potentially gave Ohio State a tie in that game. It would have been 17-17 if you would have made the kick because Ohio State did come back and end up scoring two touchdowns in the second half. But, you know, O line, O line, terrible. Defense, decent, but not the best. I can't lie, Miami do have one of the best defensive lines in the country. In the next game, we have Georgia. Georgia goes down to Ole Miss. Like we said once before on this channel, it is hard to beat the same team twice in the same season. 39-34. That was such a great game, back and forth game the entire single time. Georgia will go up by 11. Ole Miss will go up by 11. It was crazy. Great quarterback play from Trinidad Chambers, 362 passing yards, two passing touchdowns. Lacey, the running back, had a big day on the ground, 98 yards, two tuds, along with their kicker, something that Ohio State does not have, a kicker who can make a 55 and a 56 yarder, along with the game winner. So those two teams will take on each other. Miami versus Ole Miss this Thursday at 7:30. I know E is going with Miami. Sav.
Want to go against Miami, but they keep proving me wrong. So I might have to,
You going Miami?
nah, because they got Carson Beck. So I'm just
Okay.
waiting for Carson Beck to show his true colors, honestly.
Okay. Now I like Miami D line, but I also like how like Ole Miss is hungry.
Yep.
So I think like it's going to be one of those games. It's going to come down to like that Georgia type of last play type of thing. So I'm not sure just yet who's going to win that game, but I'll let y'all know later on. So we'll see. Indiana does Indiana dismantles Alabama 38-3. Alabama had no business being in the playoffs to begin with, but I still give
Come
them
on, Tone. Don't do
they
that,
You
bro.
got they won their first game, Tony. You can't say that no more.
they
Right.
didn't
Come
they
on,
didn't
Tone.
bro. They didn't, bro.
So who was supposed to be there? Notre Dame,
I would say Notre Dame, or I would have given
No.
it to Texas. I would have given it to Notre Dame or Texas.
Texas, the same Texas team that lost to Florida,
Go ahead and get on him, bro.
the same Notre Dame team that lost to Miami, lost all their ranked games. I'm pretty sure. Come
You got
on,
they
please.
they lost to
That's what
Miami,
I'm saying.
but Miami is also in the semifinals.
But
So
we
you
weren't.
can't. It's playoffs, bro. It's
But
playoffs.
on decision day, we weren't thinking highly of Miami. We barely thought Miami was supposed to be there because they missed out on the ACC championship game.
But look,
Mm.
it's playoffs though. That's what I'm saying. It's playoffs.
This is
We seen that same Notre Dame team last year, who nobody thought had any business being in there and make it to the chip.
No, bro. That was a different
that
team.
was not the case back then.
But that was pretty much the same team. All they had was who? Raul
No.
Leonard with just a addition at QB. They still had Jeremiah Love, who was the nation's best back, besides the dude from Jacksonville State. So like that Notre Dame team could have put up a fight versus Indiana, bro. 38-3 is embarrassing.
Are we serious?
38-3 not embarrassing?
Are you serious? Like it's Indiana. Stop. Like Notre Dame's
Now it's
getting done
Indiana.
crazy. They're
Now
still
it's
getting done crazy.
now it's no, no, no,
Only difference is like they got a better run game. Like, okay, maybe they put up maybe it's 38-17 instead. Ooh, like
no. I don't. I think it'd be closer than that, bro. I think it'd be closer than that. I had Alabama fans come up to me today and say, we didn't even deserve to be in the playoffs, but I'm glad we got the opportunity to make it. So they wasn't thinking highly of their team. They didn't think their team would make it
but
far.
you gotta think Bama fans got high expectations in general because of the Saban era. So their expectations are inflated.
But they also said this year they didn't expect them to even make the playoffs. They didn't want them to be in the playoffs because they had a feeling this was going to happen.
Yeah, but they still proved that they were supposed to be there when they beat Oklahoma
But you can't beat the
at Oklahoma.
but you can't beat the same team twice in the same season.
It's hard. It's
Come
doable.
We haven't seen it
I
yet so
don't
far.
know.
This season we haven't seen it yet.
Last year we seen it.
Who?
I believe I want to say Oregon beat Ohio State twice, and then
No, no, no,
obviously
no. Oregon beat Ohio State once.
was it just
Yeah,
once?
yeah, because Ohio State didn't make the Big Ten chip because they lost to Michigan,
Okay,
and then they ended up beating them in the playoffs. See them? So like it's like
okay.
that. But
But
then again,
still, but still, to your point, if Bama wasn't supposed to be there, Oklahoma should have took care of them. They did not.
I agree.
and
I don't hear nobody saying Oklahoma shouldn't have been there.
Right.
Okay.
Oklahoma was, you know, that game was
No.
also one of those games, bro. That game was one of those games, bro. We can all admit that game is one of those games.
What do you say?
Like
Right.
same with the
Right.
next game. Same with the next game, this Oregon Texas Tech game. That's
Right.
one of those games where it's just like we see high play from Texas Tech the entire year, especially their offense. Their offense was striking. Then the offense can't put up any points.
They were on break. You know why?
Like the offense couldn't put up no points. Their defense did what they're supposed to do. The defense kept them in that game. The offense took them out the game. I don't I don't see too much from that Oregon team that I like versus Indiana. But then again, this is the second time they're playing this season. They're going to play Indiana a little bit differently. But the only thing is, Indiana had to travel across the country to play against Oregon. And this is at a neutral site. So Indiana might kill Oregon, bro. They might just kill Oregon. But we'll see that game's on
We'll
Friday
see.
night. We'll see. Peach Bowl Friday night, 7:30. I think I like Indiana in this
I
one.
do too.
I like Indiana in this one.
Over what I picked from week 2 of the college football season. I'm going with Oregon. Oregon and Miami in the national championship.
I got Indiana simply off the fact that Mendoza is not throwing them picks. He's not throwing three. He's not throwing three interceptions, bro.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
can
what
see it.
saved Oregon. They just
Yeah,
anytime they got some momentum, they just gave it away.
yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
And their head
We'll
coach
see.
is a psycho, so he's gonna have them right.
Former
He will.
JMU coach, might I ask. Former JMU coach.
Mm,
Yeah.
Former JMU coach 2 years ago. Changed that program around down in Bloomsfield, Indiana. Changed the program. Oh,
And guess where he from? He a part of the Saban tree. I think like I want to say, cause I know he's from the Saban tree. Dan Landings is from the Saban tree. If Lane Kiffin was there, he would have been from the Saban tree too. That's crazy.
yeah.
it's a bunch of coaches out there. I had opportunity to talk to the right tackle today from JMU. He's in a transfer portal now. So he said he's still waiting on his options right now. He said in this current moment, I was supposed to call him too, but he said in this current moment, if he said any team will call him and tell him to get on the plane, he's doing it. He said he's weighing out his options. I think he was at Auburn the other day actually. So
Okay.
we'll see where he ends up at. What else? Uh the QB from Penn State signed to Virginia Tech. I kind of seen that coming. He's gonna follow Franklin down there. Ohio State lost a bunch of their players to the portal, much like the backups to the portal. So we'll see. We lost one of our big backup wide receivers, but we also have Chris Henry Jr. So I'm not really too worried about that. We lost a big lineman though, a big lineman, and that's our struggle is the O line. So we'll see who we get in the portal.
They
Thank
saying they saying that the G5 programs, I forget, one head coach said like come here, you know what I'm saying? And then basically it's like the door to the P5 teams like we'll get you right so that you can go to like a bigger program. Do you think that that's like kind of the stance that G5 teams should take, or should they really try to compete for championships?
I I think they won't be able to compete with championships due to the NILs. It's
mm.
like it's nearly impossible, bro. Those teams, like it's 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 unfortunate, very unfortunate that those teams have to go through what they go through, unless they have like a crazy run in the playoffs. I don't personally see any of those teams making it far, regardless. Unless it's like bowl season, they want to get a couple bowl wins, get a couple extra $1 million towards the school. But I think like that approach isn't bad at all. Not bad. It's the right approach technically, because who wouldn't want to hear that? Oh, I can get you right, get you some more, and then a year or two in, you can go get extra $1 million playing elsewhere. So it does take the fun out of the game though. NILs have ruined the game. Has ruined the game.
It's unfortunate.
Very
Oh,
It's
unfortunate.
ruined.
unfortunate.
You think it's ruined it?
It's ruined the game, bro.
Really?
Because you
Before,
have, huh?
before, before we just seen the same teams over and over, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? You always know it's Clemson, Bama, or it's Georgia, Bama, or whatever. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you're still gonna see that. But you're gonna add now, and since it's playoffs, so they added 12 teams. You're gonna just see 12 teams in it now.
I see what you're saying, Saf.
Like that. But I feel like regardless, you're still gonna see those same top teams of the nation that you're gonna see. You're always gonna have Ohio State, Oregon now. Well, Oregon always been the decent program, but now they're just up there more. You're always gonna see that, like, you know, like that Georgia make it. Clemson has been on a decline recently. I can't lie, but that's like one of the few programs that's like declining. But all the rest of the programs are striving. Like you have boosters after those big schools as well. That's pulling in millions of dollars, which is why how Carson Beck ended up at Miami in the first place. The boosters they had did their job and they got him down there. So
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that, but I think like for at least because of the fact, well, partially because of the fact that the playoffs are so big, now we're gonna get like a SMU, you know what I'm saying? We'll get a G5 team. If the ACC continues to be like, poop, we'll get two G5 teams and stuff like that. So we'll get like a Ole Miss because Ole Miss don't usually be in the mix, you know what I'm saying? So like, and they're on
that's
the Cinderella run literally right now.
Yeah.
So
but that's also because of coaching as well. He changed that program.
that's true. But
With him,
previously to
and then with him leaving now, we won't see that same program do what they do. Let's be real.
we'll see. We'll see.
See.
But my point is like we'll get like more different we'll get different teams. And if they're well coached, like this Ole Miss team seems to be, you know what I'm saying, they can make a deeper run. So we do get a little bit more parity, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't think it's like ruined it necessarily. It's made it more interesting.
Mm, I mean, I understand what you're saying though, but still, those G5 teams that end up making it, it's like
I mean, they
first
get they
first
get
round
money for their conference.
first
So
round they get slaughterhouse.
they do get money for their conference. So that helps regardless.
But it's not
Yeah.
money. Money compares to NIL money.
Right.
It's true.
Like you got Arch Manning who's making more than NFL players just for the last name alone.
That's
I don't
true.
know. I feel like across all college sports,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
the
but
yeah.
wouldn't Arch Manning have gotten money regardless?
Not really.
But you know what I'm trying to say? Like even before the NIL, wouldn't they
But
have
he
already made sure he had got that bag? And
they would
I'm
have
just saying. I'm just saying.
And that's what made it more fair is because like now instead of what I'm saying paying them under the table,
Right. Yeah,
it's out
right.
in the
It's just
open.
fair.
that's what
Right.
I'm saying. But that also now with the NIL, it brings in Arch Manning along with Wingo, along with a whole bunch of other players who most likely wouldn't have went to Texas if it wasn't for that bread.
That's true. They still ended up what 9-3, well 10-3 because they won their bowl game.
The bowl game don't count, bro. They played against a sorry Bryce Underwood, who I don't know why people still have hope in him.
He's a freshman, bro.
I still have no hope, bro.
He's a freshman, bro. What freshman was tough from day one?
Still ain't saying
He's not a freshman. He
he is a
sat.
freshman.
Didn't he
That's a
sit?
freshman. Yes, but that's a freshman. It's a
He's
redshirt
a
freshman.
he's a red shirt freshman.
It's a freshman.
Red
He didn't
shirt.
play.
Red shirt.
Same with Ben Simmons winning the rookie of the year. He sat. He played what, like
We're not
five
talking about
games? Oh,
that.
okay.
We're not talking about this. He had a whole year to sit there. That's like Patrick Mahomes, like you sat a year, you got your, you know what I'm saying? You sat there, you learned the program a little bit, and then boom, versus being an actual 18-year-old and getting tossed into the fire. We both know that's not the same thing.
Mhm. The way that players are like in the league now, bro, it's pretty much the same, bro. We got college players that's turning 24
Yeah.
and competing for a national championship. Trinidad
Shouldn't,
Chamberlains.
shouldn't that be like, shouldn't we be past that? Like the COVID year exceptions and all that. I thought we were past that.
I feel
You
like
can
weren't there always players who were like this, so
not to this bad, not how this bad this is though.
Shug.
Like, but he's also a COVID
like
year player.
26.
Yes.
But he had his red shirt and the COVID year. And then let alone if he gets hurt in college, that's another year. It's
He was
just
chiefing.
that's what you're doing,
Nah, there
bro.
was a tight end on Miami. Got like 7
Bro,
years.
bro.
Yeah,
Chiefing,
bro.
bro.
Because he got injured, COVID year, all that.
Chiefing.
He
Chief
got
and
like Stetson Bennett to the world and stuff like that.
Earl.
Sit in college all their whole life, bro.
Hey, make that
And
bread. You feel
and they,
me? I can't even be mad at it for real.
I'm
that's what I'm
saying,
saying.
bro.
End up winning 2 natties, so it's like
Right?
Got that bread, got some natties, campus legend.
I'm saying, bro.